Hey everyone, welcome back to Geekstrong. Do you remember the days when you used to buy toy magazines? I sure do. I used to go to the local comic book shop, go to the bookstore, and buy the latest edition of Tomar's Action Figure Digest. I had stacks of these. I love it. I used to buy Action Figure Toy and Review, the official guide to Star Wars toys. I love looking through these magazines. Man, look at that. Lee's Toy and Review. So I had stacks and stacks of these books. I love looking through toy magazines, man. I miss those days. Guess what? Those days aren't over. So what do you say? Let's do this! One of my favorite channels to watch is Brick Mantooth. This guy has such a great knowledge for vintage toys. Great collection he has. And just the other day, I think it was Friday, today is Monday, I was watching, he had a Love Boat Mego playset. Can you believe it? Mego? I think it was Mego that made it. Well, they go with the Mego figures, so I would assume it's Mego. But correct me if I'm wrong. But this playset was awesome. He had it in the box. Wasn't complete, but it was a very entertaining video. And that's the first time I've ever seen a video on that playset. So thank you for that, Brian. Well, at the end of the video, he was talking about a magazine that he has. He has a store online. It is Plaid Stallions Toy Ventures. And if you order the latest magazine, it has Stretch Monster on the cover. And if you ordered it, you get an inflatable Stretch Monster. So, you know me, I love Stretch Armstrong. I love Stretch X-Ray, Stretch Monster, any vintage Stretch Armstrong figures or anything like that. I got to check it out. So, I don't have a Stretch Monster, but I do have a Stretch X-Ray. I have the reproduction version of Stretch Armstrong. But to get an inflatable Stretch Monster in my collection, I mean, the original one is very, very expensive. So to get an inflatable one, yeah, definitely. So I checked out the magazine, checked out a store, and yeah, I was in. So I went through and I picked out 3 magazines that I wanted to give it a go and check them out. And guess what? Today's Monday, and the box already came. So I already opened it up. I checked out some of the magazine in there. And man, I am definitely pleasantly surprised on the quality and just all the vast images of different toys that are in one issue. So we're going to unbox it. So what do you say? Let's do this. So as I said, I've already opened this up and checked out the books and what's inside here. So now it's your turn. So right away, boom. Look at that nice little thanks, Dean, from Brian. So thanks, Brian. Like that. That's nice and personal. But look at that. Right away, some free items here. So we have Toy Ventures magazine with Stretch Monster right on there. I love that. And there is his, it says, do you miss reading print? I do. Toy magazine, Toy Ventures, boom. Because we do. ToyVenturesMag.com. So give them a look. Check it out. Look at that. Here we have Lincoln Monsters. So I have the reproduction Mego Universal Monsters. I have the Remco and AHI, but I don't have any Lincoln. I think Lincoln definitely looks a little different than the AHI. So that'd be pretty cool to get some Lincoln Monsters in my collection. But look at that. We have a couple of patches here. So Amigos del Terra. So we have Frankenstein, the Mummy, and Dracula. I love that. That is definitely like a vintage style mummy for sure. And look at this. This is an air freshener. Metal Face. Now, is this Steel Monsters? I think it might be. Let me know in the comments. Is this from the guy from Steel Monsters, the toy line? It's kind of like Mad Max characters, I believe. I think they couldn't get the license. I think Tonka put them out. And I have one of the figures, but I don't think I have this guy. Or do I? I don't think so. But Look at that. Let me check. Hold on a second. So no, I don't have that character. This is a character from Steel Monsters. I can't remember his name offhand, but I want to get a few more of the figures. I think they're pretty cool, but there's a character that looks like this guy, and that's probably him. So thank you for that. I think that is super cool. But look at this. Here it is. The inflatable stretch monster. This looks so cool. Again, I don't have an original, but I did as a kid. I had this stretch monster. He is expensive if you want to find one. And to find one complete these days, it's very hard. I mean, these things definitely didn't last. Kids played with these and tore them right apart. If you're lucky, you might find a head or something, or a reproduction version of it. But I love it. So this is so cool. So thank you, Brian. I think I might have to get another one of these because I think this is cool. And I'd be nervous if something happened to this. I wouldn't have a backup. Got to have backups, man, right? So thank you for that. I love it. Look at that. So cool. But here you go. Here's magazines. So what I did was I ordered 3 different magazines. They're definitely a great price. So looking at these, I'm very impressed. So give me a second and get adjusted a little bit better, and we're going to check out some of these magazines. Okay, right away, great image of Stretch Monster. And right here we have Kenner Stretch Monster Tribute. We have Palitoy Commander Power. We have Frankenstein, Land of the Lost, Visitors from V, and Planet of the Apes. So all those and more are in this magazine. So that's pretty cool. So that's magazine 1. And then we have a few other ones, but we'll put those aside for now. And let's check this out. Again, I've already looked through this. So what I'm going to show you right here is pretty. Look at that. Issue number 12. Look at that. It's from Land of the Lost. That is the sleeve stack. That is so cool. So they all have the sleeve stack, it looks like. So this is issue 12. I'm definitely going to get some back issues. This is the latest issue. So if you want, hopefully they have some more left of the Stretch Monster inflatable toy. And that came free with this magazine. So, but look at this right away. Boom. It is a poster pullout. Look at that. How cool is that? I love it. Who is this guy? I don't remember this toy. So they had Stretch Armstrong, Stretch X-Ray. Look at the characters in the back. That is cool. I love it. Oh, look at Star Trek figures. Look at that guy. So there you go. There's that. We're going to go through this magazine pretty quick. Look at that. Lincoln Monsters. Super Monsters. I love that. Robotech here. Mego Meat 2024. Man, that would be fun. I love Mego toys. I love the vintage. I think they're doing a decent job with the new line that are in most Walmarts. You don't see them a lot anymore, but they did, I think, last year and the year before. You could definitely find more. But I think you can find some toys on the Plaid Stallions website also. But look at that. Frankenstein. That is cool. What is this? Never seen this before. Is this a prototype or something that you can buy now? I'm going to have to do some reading on this, but this is so cool. I got to get that in my collection if it's even possible. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So here we have the tribute to Stretch Monster. I'm going to have to read this. I'm going to go quick. I don't want to give away too much of the magazine, so I guess if you pause, you could probably read it all, but look at that. Oh, is that the kid? That is the kid that was on the cover. No way. That is so cool. So, again, I'm not going to give away too much, but look at that. I actually probably will give away. Look at Planet of the Apes toys. V! No way. All right, there you go. I'm not going to give it away too much more, but oh, this magazine's great. And for the price, thank you, Brian, man. This is definitely not, I'm not sponsored by Toy Benches at all, by Plaid Stallions, by Brick Mammoth. This is all I purchased, everything here, and this is an honest unboxing review. Look at that. So I had to get Steel Monster book too. So maybe that's why I got this air freshener from this. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Possibly, huh? But look at that. Look at that. The Fake Crusaders. I haven't looked through this yet. But look at the Steel Monster line, toy lines here. Look at that. This is so... Oh, yeah, that's him right there. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, look at this. Gore. They had a Gore costume? So I have the original Gore. Give me a second. I'll pull them out for you. So here is Gore. Look at that. So I had this as a kid. I had to buy it on the eBay. But look at that. It's complete. And Gore was definitely one of my holy grails to get. And they made a costume? I didn't know that. Wow. That's cool. And the light does work on this guy. But how cool is that? Yeah, right here. So the front, it says Steel Monsters, Little Loggers, Mego Super Softies. What's that? Loch Ness. Wow, is that like the Loch Ness Monster? Planet of the Apes, Batman, Skull Force. Yeah, look at that. A ton of cool toys. What toy line is this? Little Loggers. I've never seen that before. Oh, what? The Loch Ness Monster. Look at him. Oh my gosh. This is, oh, the softies. This is what he's talking about. Wow. Yeah, so this magazine is fantastic. We have one more, and this is right there, Pulsar. So I have Pulsar also, and I have the baddie right there. I can't remember his name offhand, but let me show you Pulsar. So here's Pulsar right there, and the bad guy. I can't remember. Let me know in the comments. I can't remember his name. I'm sure the magazine tells me the name of him, but yeah, he does have, I think he has at least one of the mission discs in there. So that's pretty cool. The mission discs are always lost. But this is... Oh, is that the original? I wasn't sure if I had the original patch on him. I think it is. Yeah, I think it was the $6 Million Man. I don't have the patch. But yeah, pretty cool. So this actually like spins inside here. Hypnos, that's what his name is, because he hypnotizes you. So there you go. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. So we have, oh yes, Toxic Crusaders, Sesame Street, Pulsar knockoffs. So look at that, Ernie. So I even have a couple of the finger puppets here. Let me show you those. Give me a second. So there you go. We have Grover. There's Grover, finger puppet. Pretty cool. And I have Oscar. So that is pretty cool. Now, look at this. Now I'm going to get the rest. I'm going to need to get the rest of these now that I see which ones I had. Oh, look at the Sherlock Holmes one. That's cool. Toxic Crusaders. Yes. Look at that. Wow, that's cool. Look at that guy. Oh, I have this one too. I have this Mike Powers. That's who it is. No kidding. I forgot his name. It's been so long. Sometimes when you have a toy for so long, I have Maskatron also. This is different though. That's not Maskatron. This is a robot man with 4 faces. Wow, that's what that is? I thought that was Maskatron, so that's similar to the $6 Million Man. Well, let me show you that. Give me a second. So here's Atomic Man. That's pretty cool. He does have a like a helicopter blade too, because his hand spins around. So that's that guy right there. That's pretty cool. And here's the Maskatron. So look at the chest on that one. But you can see the face. Look at it's almost the exact head sculpt, right? But this is from the $6 Million Man. But yeah, this magazine is so cool. I love it. Look at that. Look at, there he is. It's the different versions of the chest. Look at that. That's cool. That's amazing, huh? Basement of Horror. I don't know this toy. I've never seen that one. Is that Slade? Super Agent. That's a cool figure, man. I've never heard of. It's almost like yeah, that's definitely 70s, huh? Slade. Let me know if you've ever heard of Slade's Super Agent. That's cool. Look at Gregory. Gregory. Love it. That was almost kind of a line of Pulsar, too. When you squeezed it, you'd see blood flowing in his chest. So, Mego Planet of the Apes. These magazines are so cool. So, thank you, Brian. Thank you. Thank you, Toy Ventures, PlaidStallions.com. Oop, let me pull that down. So, PlaidStallions.com, Toy Ventures magazines. So, give them a look. Check out the site. If you like the different magazines that they have, they're on issue number 12 right now. And if you act fast, you can get yourself a Stretch X-Ray inflatable. Pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff. Remember, we are all, what are we? Stretch X-Ray? I'm not going to pose them because he'll probably crack. We are all Geek Strong. Take care, everyone. Look at that. That's cool. Love it.